Hi everybody, welcome to another English video. My name is Paul. I'm a professional English teacher at an elite private school in Thailand. The topic of today's video is going to be how to develop language ability, how to develop understanding and the ability to communicate in English or any language for that matter. So this is a topic that's very important especially to new foreign language learners, second language learners. A lot of people like to start out by studying grammar. And as I've said in other videos, that's really not a good way to learn any language. Unless you're very advanced in language, it's only going to slow down your progress. You're trying to memorize things, and it's just not helpful. But on the other side, something that is very helpful to new language learners is learning how to say things, okay? It really doesn't matter what you're learning how to say, but just practicing. So for example, the way you want to practice is you want to practice multi-dimensionally. And what that means is that you want to use as many parts of the brain as possible. So for example, visual objects, like say you have a television, and then you want to practice sentence structure and language structure. So for example, you might say, "This is my television," okay? That incorporates sentence structure, it incorporates understanding of the language, and it incorporates the visual center of your brain because you're looking at the television when you say it. And then, so you can walk around your apartment and you can say, "This is my television. This is my dishwasher. This is my sink. This is my refrigerator." And over time, as you continue to do that more and more, what will happen is your brain will automatically start to understand English sentence structure. So that's one phrase you can use. Another phrase you can use is "my name is." So my name is Paul. Your name is Tim. Her name is Beth. And just practice in that way. That's a really good one because you're using my, your, his. So you're using pronouns and then so there's three different elements to that. There's the using pronouns, there's the using the verb to be, and then there's talking about other people, which incorporates the visual center of the brain, the facial recognition center of the brain. So what that does is it incorporates understanding grammar without trying to memorize. So it teaches your brain sentence structure, and it teaches your brain how to formulate concepts in the language without studying it. And that is the best way to learn language. It's programming your brain by creating the connections in your brain that are responsible for the ability to use language, instead of trying to force it by studying it and memorizing it. Studying it and memorizing it just doesn't work. But this is the kind of practice that you can do on a day-to-day basis. Spend 10 minutes walking around just naming objects, saying people's names. Her name is, my name is, his name is. Those are two examples. There's many different examples you could use. Like I like fruit. I like bananas. I don't like coconuts, is another good one. I like cars. Just walking around saying, "I like this, I don't like that, my name is, her name is, this is my, this is his." That shows ownership also. So those are three basic ways that you can use the same kinds of sentences to talk about a lot of different ideas and to develop language ability. So this is how you learn English on a basic level, and you build your understanding from there. As your language ability develops, you start to use more complex sentences to communicate more complicated ideas. But if you're just starting out and you want to start with a with a core concept, this is a really good way to build basic language ability that you can develop more in the future.